Hi, my name's Toby and this is my take. Hi and welcome to the Geek Guru channel. You may be surprised to see me. I haven't made videos for a while, but I'm back doing another video now. And today I'm going to show you my top 10 favourite Wii U games. I know that top 10 isn't really much considering the catalogue for the Wii U is quite small, so there's probably only going to be about 10 decent games anyway, but you'll be surprised. So I'm going to go through my top 10 Wii U games plus a couple of honourable mentions. Number 1, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. So interestingly, you might find this a bit shocking to be at number 10, but that's because I've never really been massively into Smash. I've never owned a Smash game apart from this one, but it's kind of a celebration of all things Nintendo. It's got all the great characters and stages from all the best games, and it is a fun experience. It's not, I've never been particularly great at fighting games. Only button bashing in Street Fighter really, but I do like this Smash game. It's not my favourite game, but it's one of my favourite Wii U games. Number 9, Pikmin 3. So this is interesting as well because I never owned Pikmin 1 or 2. My brother had the original Pikmin on GameCube and I watched him play that. Never played it myself. But it looked cool, so when Pikmin 3 was announced, I was like, alright, I'm going to try and get into this now. So I bought it, and it turns out it's a really great game. It's got gorgeous graphics, the gameplay's really fun. I played it before they had the control update, so I think it could have been a different experience with the different updated controls, so I might go back and try that. But it's a great little puzzler, and as I said, the graphics are gorgeous. Number 8, Splatoon. So this is a new game out. I haven't actually had that much time to delve into it. I know a lot of people have kind of become obsessed with it, and it's actually doing really well. It's one of the best-selling Wii U games. It's really colourful. It's got great online multiplayer. The only reason it's at number 8 is because I haven't actually played it that much. But what I have played, it's absurdly fun. Number 7, Assassin's Creed Black Flag for Wii U. So this is out on obviously a multi-platform game. It's out on everything, even PS4. But I decided to support Nintendo at the time. I thought, I'll get it on Wii U. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game for a while. 3 I saw was totally cack, so I avoided 3. But Black Flag, having the pirates in it, I thought that'd be awesome, so I'll give that a go. And I bought it and I actually fell in love with it, and I played a lot of it. I haven't completed it. I've probably done about 50% of the game though. A lot of the side quests in it. It's a gorgeous game. It looks great on Wii U. It runs well. It's not perfect on Wii U, but it runs really well for an open world game like that. And the gameplay is just really fun, and I love the ship mini game where you can send out a fleet of your own ships that you've captured, and so when you're not playing they'll be out doing their thing, and when you come back you'll see what they've been up to. So yeah, I think that's just a really awesome game. I think people might have avoided it on Wii U because they heard that it wasn't the best version, but I think it plays really well, and it's nice having the map on the gamepad as well. So number 6, we've got Super Mario 3D World. Again, you might be surprised this isn't higher up the list, just purely because being the next main Mario game after Mario Galaxy, I didn't feel it lived up to the same heights. Like Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 were just unbelievably good, and Super Mario 3D World, it just felt like it was too co-op focused, and the levels were great, and the graphics are really good, and especially the music is brilliant, but I just feel like it didn't feel special to me, not like Galaxy 1 and 2. But yeah, it is obviously one of the better games on Wii U. Number 5, Nintendo Land. Classic multiplayer experience. Anytime my friends come around or somebody new who hasn't played a Wii U comes around, I always show them Nintendo Land first, because I feel like this is the game that really shows off what the Wii U is capable of in terms of fun multiplayer gameplay. Having use of the gamepad, like having the camera film your face as you're running away from people in Mario Chase. I don't know why Nintendo haven't done more games like that. It's just hilarious. Every time we play that, we have a lot of fun. And the Pikmin mini game is good on that, as well as the Zelda one. I like that. Another favourite is the Animal Crossing one, where you're collecting the sweets. Again, controlling two characters, one with each stick. Alright, you can do that in other controllers, but you're seeing your view on the gamepad and everyone else is seeing their view on the TV. So, I don't know, it's just a really cool game, and like I say, it's the perfect way to show off a Wii U to your friends and family. Number 4, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This is really good spin-off game from Mario 3D World that had little Captain Toad mini levels in 3D World, and it kind of inspired Nintendo to make it into its own game, and they've really fleshed it out. And I love the puzzle aspect of it. You can't jump, you have to use your environment to land on enemies. It's colourful. It's kind of like each level is its own 3D diorama that you can move the camera around, and you can change the level by tapping on like blocks that make them move in and out. And the only problem with that game is I think the camera having, I don't think you can turn it off. You can move the camera by tilting the gamepad. So if you don't want to use that, you have to just put it on your lap and hope that you don't wriggle it about too much, because it will move on its own. But other than that, it's a fantastic game. It's really addictive. Number 3, The Legend of Zelda: The Windwaker on Wii U. So obviously this is one of the best Zelda games ever. Everyone loves it, most people do. It's extremely colourful, classic gameplay. It's Zelda and it's in full HD. It's the first HD Zelda game, and I played it to death on GameCube, and I played a lot of it on the Wii U, and it's just awesome to play one of the best Zelda games in Wii U. And they made a few changes that made the game better. They added the Miiverse functionality, and they got rid of the Triforce. They narrowed down the Triforce quest, which was a bit of a drag. So unfortunate they didn't take the extra time to add any extra dungeons, but maybe that would have changed the game a bit too much, and I don't know if everyone would have liked that. I mean, it's still the Wind Waker at heart, and you know, it is one of the best games on Wii U. Number 2, Yoshi's Woolly World. I know the American viewers aren't going to like it because they haven't got it for a while. I think they might get it in September or October, but we've got it. It's July now, and it's an absolutely awesome game. It's so beautiful. The art style is great, the gameplay is great. I play it co-op with my wife, and it's just a really nice experience to be able to play a game like that with someone who doesn't play games that much. Also the amiibo functionality in it is really cool. You can scan your amiibo and your Yoshi will change colour to match the amiibo. But I don't know, it's just something special about this game that I like, and it's probably the fact that I am playing it co-op with my wife Karina. She loves it. Her favourite character is Yoshi. I've always liked Yoshi games, especially the one on the SNES. I haven't played it all the way through yet, so I can't say if all the levels are great, but the levels I have played are really imaginative, especially the use of the yarn aesthetic. Having lava made out of like a knitted scarf that's like doing that on the screen. It's so much fun, and you know, I can't wait to play it again. So number 1, we've got Mario Kart 8. You saw that coming, the only one not on this list. This is basically the perfect Mario Kart game. It's got probably the best graphics on Wii U, some of the best graphics of this generation by far. Gameplay is just, it's everything great about all the other Mario Karts just brought into one game. And the DLC Nintendo are doing for it, new tracks, new characters, it's not too expensive. They're bringing in tracks and characters from other Nintendo franchises. You've got Animal Crossing, you've got Zelda, you've got F-Zero. It's all coming together and it's brilliant. It's just so much fun. That's another one that we play a lot when friends come around, and it makes me feel like the Wii U is definitely the most social console that I've got, especially when you've got friends around. You know, you've got all the controllers from your Wii, so you're never going to run out of controllers. You've got all these great multiplayer games, and it's just fun to have a drink and a laugh and play games like that with your friends. So that's my top 10 list. I've got a couple of honourable mentions here. The first up is Bayonetta 2. This would have been on my list, but I don't actually play the Bayonetta games. The reason I put it on there is because my wife Karina plays them. She played the first one, completed that, and she's playing through this one right now. And every time I sit down and watch her play it, I'm just amazed at how action-packed this game is, and the graphics are beautiful. It's a crazy game. You wouldn't think something like that would be on Wii U. You know, it's sexualized, it's graphic, and it's just action-packed, and it definitely, I reckon that it definitely deserves a place in many people's top 10. The last honourable mention is Resident Evil Revelations HD. So I played Revelations on 3DS when it first came out. I had to get the weird boat attachment, so that it wasn't that nice to control. It felt large and clunky, and although graphically on 3DS it was really nice, I just felt weird playing a Resident Evil game on the go. I felt like it needed to be on my TV for it to be super scary. So I thought, you know, I'll give it another go, I'll get it on Wii U, and it turns out it's really cool. I mean, the graphics, obviously, they're upgraded from 3DS, but they're not as high quality as they could be if it was made originally for HD console. But they are nicer, and I prefer playing it with the Wii U Pro controller. So, you know, if you're interested in picking that up, you can find it cheap now. It's definitely one to go for. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, you can check out the Geek Guru on Facebook. Links are in the description. We're on Twitter. I'm at Toby's_take. The Geek Gurus, all the links, everything's in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Keep an eye on the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the future. Bye!